Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we are going to be doing a very long-awaited life update. This is going to be kind of like an end of the year life update, just to let you guys know what's been going on with me the last few months, because I feel like I've been a little bit absent, a little bit, kind of MIA, which I probably haven't been. It's probably all in my head. So I'm just going to come on here. I'm going to do my makeup. We're going to get very Christmassy with it, hence the sparkly red background. We're just going to talk about life. We're going to talk about what I've been up to, where I've been, what's new. So if you guys want to just come hang out with me, watch me do my makeup, maybe do your makeup at the same time, whatever suits your fancy, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Hey guys, editing me here, and really quickly, I just wanted to hop in here in the middle of this life update, get ready with me, to mention the sponsor of today's video. Woo! So the sponsor of today's video is, of course, the lovely and amazing Dossier perfumes. If you guys do not know what Dossier is, then let me jump in and tell you all about them, because if you haven't heard of them, you need to. You seriously need to. Dossier is an online perfume company where they make designer-inspired fragrances at a more than fair price. Anywhere from $29 to $39. You can go on there and you can find a scent that is inspired by a luxury perfume. You don't have to pay the crazy price tag. If you go into a store and you see a high-end perfume and you see the price tag and you feel your heart flutter a little bit and you're like, oof, I want to smell good, but I can't afford to smell that good. Have no fear, that is where Dossier comes into play. You go on there and you're looking for a scent that you've always wanted to try, and you can find an inspired scent that smells exactly like the real thing on Dossier. So you go on their site, you pick out a scent, and when you get your package, here is how it arrives to you. It comes in this really cute cardboard box, and when you open it up, you get a bunch of goodies in here. Right on the top, you get a little card, which we will get into in a second, and of course, you have the scent right on the inside, and on the top of the box, it says iconic scents, designer quality, no markups. Inside, you get a full 50 milliliter bottle of a scent that you chose, and the scent that I got is called Floral Violet, and this is inspired by none other than the Marc Jacobs Daisy perfume. If you guys are someone who is a perfume junkie like myself, then you know that Marc Jacobs Daisy is a very, very popular scent. Everyone loves that scent. So when I saw that they had an inspired scent by Marc Jacobs on there, I was like, hook, line, sinker, I will take it. So some of the scents in this one are watermelon, strawberry, violet, gardenia, jasmine, musk, vanilla, and blonde woods. Those are all scents that just scream to me, that just call to me. And so basically how Dossier works is once you order your perfume, you get it in this little box and you go ahead and take out the full 50 milliliter bottle. First off, the packaging is very cute, very minimalistic. You get a nice full glass bottle, and as you can see, it is filled to the brim with the scent. It tells you all of the notes and the little name that they give it. And how it works is you take out the bottle and you test the scent. You can test it for a few days, see how you like it, see how it wears on your skin. If you absolutely love it, perfect. Go ahead and use up the whole bottle. But if you try it and you're kind of like, I'm not really sure about it, you can send it back, put everything back in the little box right here. You hop on their website, print out a label, return it, no questions asked. It is really easy and really efficient to do. And you guys, let me tell you right now, they do such a good job making inspired scents. Like every single time I have gotten a perfume that I've always wanted to try the real thing of, and then I try Dossier's version of it, it smells exactly like the real thing. I'm very, very excited to try this because I've always wanted to own the Marc Jacobs Daisy perfume, but it just doesn't fit into my budget. So when I saw that they had an inspired scent, oh my gosh, this one smells so, oh my god, it smells so good. It smells just like the real Marc Jacobs Daisy perfume. I have so many bottles of Dossier perfumes. Like, you don't even understand. Like, I'm looking at it right now, and there's like 15 bottles, okay? I am someone who always likes to smell good. I put perfume on morning, afternoon, and night before I go to bed. I am a perfume junkie. I always like to smell good, and literally all I wear nowadays is Dossier perfumes because they are just that freaking good. Especially with the holidays and New Year's very, very quickly approaching, this would be such a fantastic gift to give to somebody. If you have someone in your life, or maybe even yourself, who is also a perfume junkie and they like to smell good, getting them a Dossier perfume is the best gift you can give. They have unisex, they have men's, women's, they have all kinds of scents on there. Anything that you are looking for on their site, they have for you. So if any of you guys are interested in checking out Dossier and you have always wanted to try it, I will put a link right at the top of the description box so you guys can click, check out their site, see all the scents that they have, pick one out for yourself, and enjoy the awesome, amazing scents because you will not regret it. I am so obsessed with Dossier. I think what they do is amazing. They have very fast shipping. Customer service is also very, very helpful. Make sure you guys go down in the description box, check out the link, and thank you so much to Dossier for sponsoring this video and for continuing to work with me. I have had such a blast working with you guys, and I kid you not, every single time I wear one of the Dossier perfumes, I get so many compliments. For example, I went on a date night with my boyfriend this past weekend and I wore their Chanel Chance inspired scent and I got so many compliments. They have great lasting power and they're freaking awesome. I can't ever shut up about them. So make sure you go down and check it out. And now let's get back into the video. So I have everything set up here and I'm actually going to be doing something kind of fun, which I'm really excited about. But I really, I think I did this with the Pink Religion makeup look that I did, but I did like one look on one eye and a different look on the other, and I really kind of digged that. I thought that was super fun. So today we're going to be doing something a little bit more simple. I want to do one red eyeshadow look and one green eyeshadow look because I just think that would look super bomb, super cool, very festive. So I have a bunch of like eyeshadow palettes here with some reds, and I also have some eyeshadow palettes with some greens in them. So yeah, we're just gonna be playing around and we're gonna be talking about life. So I'm gonna scoot in a little bit closer, my hair up. Me and my boyfriend, we went on a date night this weekend. Oh my gosh, my camera does not want to focus because of the background. That's wild. Oh, that was the first time I wore like a full beat of makeup on my face in literally weeks because I haven't been wearing makeup that much. So I did like a full beat, like full glam for our date night so I could look nice. And the next day, like my skin in my neck just completely broke out on me. Like it was so gnarly. I was like, wow, my skin really does not like when I do this to it. So I figured while it's already broken out and looking gross, we might as well just pile more makeup on top of it. Am I right? It is currently Tuesday, December 14th that I'm filming this. So Christmas is literally like 10 days away, which is nutty. 10, 11 days away whenever you celebrate Christmas. When I was a kid, we would sometimes do like our full Christmas on Christmas Eve. Like Santa would come a day early, you know what I mean? And we would just do Christmas on Christmas Eve, and Christmas Day we would just spend like eating, watching Christmas movies. So depending on when you celebrate Christmas personally, 10, 11 days away, that's freaking nutty. I cannot believe how fast 2021 has gone. Like this has been the fastest year, but at the same time I still feel like I'm stuck in 2019. It's the most bizarre feeling. Okay, so I'm gonna do the eyes first and then I'm gonna do the face last. So I'm just gonna take just some concealer and just put that over my eyelids just to kind of prime them and just get rid of any discoloration that I may have or any veining or you know, whatever. So as I am sitting here filming this video, this is the first time I have sat down and filmed in probably a month. I have been so freaking busy, and I honestly, like, I don't even know what with. I just feel like I've been so busy. So we had Thanksgiving a month ago, and at first I thought it was gonna be like a really low-key Thanksgiving, and I thought I was just gonna be like by myself, but then plans changed and I went with my boyfriend and saw some of his family, so we ended up doing that. That was really nice. This background is gonna have to like go all the way. All right, we're gonna try that. Hopefully it doesn't, like, what the fuck? Then I don't know what it is, but I just feel like after Thanksgiving, I've been nonstop busy and I don't know why. Like, I don't understand. So obviously, you know, I've been working, and if you are a dog groomer, during the holiday season, then you know just how freaking crazy it gets. Like, people are wild, man. So I've been so busy with work for long days, okay? Like, I'm fucking tired. I haven't had the energy or the time or anything to film or do YouTube stuff. Like, I had videos that I could upload, but I just feel like I wasn't putting in as much time as I normally like to in YouTube because everything has just been like consuming my life basically. So I made it a point today to film today. I can't let work do that to me. Okay, anyway, let's begin with some eyeshadow. So I have you guys zoomed in like scary close because my background, like my camera just only wants to focus on the background, and I'm not about that life. I think we're gonna start with red, and I think I'm gonna do red on this eye. And I have this Timeless palette by Elijah Storm Cosmetics. They're like a small indie brand, and they're really cool. And I love this palette. I have used it before, I believe, on my channel. So it basically just has like a bunch of eyeshadow colors based off of old actors, actresses, singers. But I am going to be focusing on this shade down here, which is this beautiful red, and this is in the shade Marilyn. And I'm not like... Actually, okay, hang on. I think I'm going to just warm up my crease a little bit with a little something something. So I'm just going to take this fluffy brush. This is like the Morphe Jeffree Star, the S9, JS9 or whatever. They don't even make these anymore, so it's honestly kind of pointless. And I'm just going to take Cake Mix out of the Blood Sugar palette. And I'm just going to use a little bit of this. And I'm just going to like, just for both of my eyes, just put it in the crease, because why not? Yeah, work has been taking a lot of my energy. I'm already ready for a vacation again. I literally had like a week vacation in August, and I'm already ready for another one. Like, I'm so beat, but it's been good. You know, no problems or anything. It's just been really tiring, and you would not believe how many people have huge, ginormous dogs that are not only huge by breed, but they're fucking obese. Like, people overfeed their pets like you wouldn't believe. And my, 4'6", 95-pound ass has to like lift these damn dogs up into the tub and table, and it's a lot, okay? It's exhausting. I'm starting to feel a little bit better. I had a weekend off, so I didn't have to work Saturday. I literally got to have those 2 days to rest, and that felt really good. Like, it made my body feel a lot better. Okay, so now I'm just gonna take this brush right here, and I'm gonna go in with the Marilyn shade right there, and we're just gonna start packing it all over the eyelid. And we don't have to be super careful because we don't have our base on yet, so if we get a little bit of fallout, no harm, no foul. I don't think I have any baby wipes, because I just remembered I forgot to put tape. Damn. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, makeup eraser. There we go, crisis averted. For any reason, if I have been seeming like, I've been a little bit absent or a little bit distant or kind of seeming like I don't really care about YouTube right now, that is not the case. I definitely do still care about YouTube. I'm just trying to get through the holidays, okay? Like, holidays are not fun when you're an adult. I think it is actually extremely stressful. I feel like once Christmas is over, I feel like I can like relax and take a breath. Hopefully take a vacation in the next couple of months. That would be nice. Okay, so I'm kind of just buffing out these edges, not really doing anything super perfect, just kind of making it look a little bit like buffed out, you know what I mean? Okay, next I'm gonna do the other eye. Besides work, I've been kind of dealing with other things, and I mean, it's not like super serious, like I'm totally fine, but I don't even know how to describe it. So back in August of 2021, I decided to wean myself off of my antidepressants. I was taking 100 milligrams of Zoloft every single day, And back in the summertime, I was really starting to feel better. And I was like, you know, I don't think I need to be on medication anymore. I feel like I'm ready. And I started to wean myself off. And as of recently, I've been kind of feeling like that was a bad idea. Because basically around like the end of September, all the way up until like this current point, I feel like I've been struggling a little bit with depression again. And I don't know if it's because of the weather. I don't know if, I honestly don't know, but I've been really struggling with some depression and just feeling not very motivated and just feeling kind of sad again. Not like dangerously sad, if you know what I mean, but just feeling a little bit off again. And I was thinking about doing like a whole video on my experience about weaning myself off my antidepressants and like kind of the after effects of it, but I don't know if that's something that you guys would be interested in. Okay, so for the green, I'm gonna go in with this BH Cosmetics palette, and this is the Let That Shit Go palette, and it's a really cool palette, and I have not used it yet. So I'm going to take this shade, which is Chill Pill, right in the middle, and I'm going to do an all green eyeshadow. Hopefully it is pigmented enough. That'll do. That'll do. That looks Christmassy to me. So I don't know. If you guys want to see the video on that, like let me know, and I can just talk about like what I've been experiencing since getting off of my antidepressants, like what's different, what symptoms came back first. Yeah, just let me know, because I know there's a huge stigma behind taking antidepressants and that you're too far gone if you have to take a medication. And I know some people out there do want to wean themselves off, and maybe I can just talk about my experience. I don't know. I just get the case of the sadsies every once in a while, but I mean, who doesn't? I'm just wondering when I'm gonna need, you know, outside help if it gets too bad, if you know what I mean. So, but right now I'm fine. It's just something that I've been kind of experiencing lately, and just kind of weird ever since I weaned myself off my antidepressants. I am going to say, don't wean yourself off of your depressants without talking to your doctor first. I kind of just did it because I'm a rebel, but no, seriously, don't do that shit without talking to your doctor first, for real. Oh, okay, and let's quickly, I didn't like write down stuff I want to talk about. The list is like all up here, so hopefully I can remember everything. But let's talk about my dogs a little bit, because if you guys follow me on Instagram, this was maybe a month ago now, Avril had a vet checkup, and they asked me if I wanted to do like a full workup on her and if I wanted like some blood work done. And it had been a while since I've had any blood work done on her, so I was like, yeah, like go ahead and run some blood work. And they did. Her kidney and liver levels, there we go, were normal, but one of her kidney levels, it's called the, oh God, can I remember the name? The SDMA levels. Hers were just slightly elevated. So I think they said for normal dogs, it's like 0 to 14, and then Avril's were 15. The levels were slightly elevated, and they were a little bit, you know, concerned about that, obviously, because especially in smaller dogs, kidney issues are definitely a worry, and Avril is a Pomeranian mix. And, you know, obviously right away that concerned me because she's only 5 years old. She's still a relatively young dog. So hearing that, I was just kind of like, oh, so they were like, so what we're going to do is we're going to need you to get some urine from her, and we'll test her urine and see if there's like any protein in there. So I was like, okay. So I got a urine sample, and they tested her urine, and they found very, very high levels of protein in her urine, which, you know, is obviously, you know, concerning, right? Like you don't want protein in your urine. So I was like, fuck, like, what does this mean? What are we going to do? And the doctor was basically like, so what we're going to do is we're going to put her on a kidney diet for a week. And in another week, we're going to test her urine again. And we're going to see if there's any more protein in there. If there's no protein, then that means the food is working and it's bringing, like, it's helping things. So I was like, okay, like, let's try it. Like, I'm willing to try anything. So I put Avril on a special kidney diet for about a week. And then the next week, I went and I got more urine from her when she went out to go to the bathroom. I brought it in to the vet. They tested it, and thank God there was no protein found in her urine. So basically, what the plan is now is in about 5 months, we're going to test her blood again, and we're going to see where her levels are at. And until then, I'm keeping her on this kidney food because if it does help keep her kidney levels down to like where they're supposed to be, then that's a really good sign. So that's the plan with that, but that's like the only like scare that I've had with Avril lately. Jackal had his checkup like a couple months before Avril, and he is as healthy as a horse. He is doing so well. He's so healthy. That even said that he's built up some muscle tone, and I think that's because at my boyfriend's house, like he has a lot of yard that my dogs can go and run in, and they get a lot of exercise whenever they go to my boyfriend's house because I live in a townhome. I don't have like a huge yard, whereas he has a huge house with a huge yard. There's a ton of room for them to like go there and run around and have fun. And I think over the summer he must have like built up some muscle tone because the vet was like, he looks really muscular. So yeah, Jackal is doing really good. He is going to be 12 years old in the year of 2022. That is crazy. I cannot believe he's going to be 12. That just blows my mind. So yeah, both of my dogs are doing good. Avril absolutely loves the kidney food that she's on. I've had a few people express concerns. Oh, there goes all my shit. I've had a few people express concerns about leaving her on this kidney food long term. And you guys, I'm only keeping her on this kidney food until I get her blood tested again. Because if it's not helping, then obviously I'm not going to keep her on that food, you know? I know a lot of people were really concerned about that, but have no fear. She's not going to be on it forever unless she needs to be. I looked into it, and it's not going to hurt her for her to be on that food for a few months, and I want to make sure that her kidneys are in working order, and that's what that food is supposed to do. They're both doing so incredibly well. I do get a lot of questions about, like, when am I going to get another dog, and, you know, stuff like that. Right now, I am not in the position to get another dog, but hopefully in the next 5 years, I will have another dog. I would absolutely love a golden retriever. That's like my dream dog. I'm going to leave the eyes where they're at right now, and I'm just going over with some foundation. This is the e.l.f. Flawless Satin Foundation. I just picked this up at like Walmart, really cheap, and I don't know, I just felt like using it today. I haven't had any issues with Avril, like she never acted weird, she never acted sick. They just happened to find that blood work or that level when they did her blood work, but yeah, she's been totally fine, and she's been absolutely loving the new food, so that is a good thing. And yeah, we'll just check her blood again in another like 5 months or so and see where we're at, and we'll go from there. But yeah, my dogs have been so good, so healthy, so precious. And since I brought it up, I'm probably gonna get asked a bunch of questions about this topic, so let's just get that out of the way. And that is, why haven't you moved in with your boyfriend yet? So I have been in my current relationship for almost 3 years now, and we do not live together. And there are a multitude of different reasons why we do not. The first one being, I literally told myself, because I have had so many failed relationships, as you guys know, you watched me go through several of them. I made a promise to myself after my last failed relationship that I was not going to rush things with my next partner, and I was going to take things so utterly and severely slow. And that is exactly what I did. I made a promise to myself that I would not rush this relationship. I would take it slow. I wouldn't just jump to like having him move in with me or me move in with him or whatever. And yeah, that's basically what we've been doing. We've just been taking things really, really slow. The other reason is because he lives very far away. Now, not very far away, but far enough away to where I consider it very far away. If something is not 10 minutes from me, I consider that far away, okay? I mean, he lives maybe, I guess it depends where you're coming from, but maybe like 45 minutes to an hour away. That's a long time. And me, I do not want to live in the area that he lives in personally. That's another reason. And also, I don't want to leave my job. So I groom in a vet's office. And if you're a groomer in a vet's office, then you know, all of the pros that come with that. Like working in a vet office is really beneficial. Like, you get help with veterinary bills, you get discounts, you get free flea and tick meds, benefits, dental, like a big girl job, okay? Like, I have a really good job and with a lot of really great opportunities, and I would be absolutely stupid in the head to leave that job to go work in a different area at just a regular like mom and pop grooming shop and not make what I do now or not get the benefits that I have now. You know what I mean? So I don't want to leave my job, and I'm definitely not going to be making the commute. Like, it's stupid. I'm not going to drive an hour to and from work. That's just stupid. That's just not smart. So yeah, there's a lot going on in our relationship as far as like deciding on what to do or what our future looks like. We are still just boyfriend girlfriend. We're not engaged or anything. So, it hasn't gotten to that point yet, but basically we've been trying to figure out like, what are we going to do with our living situation? Because he doesn't want to sell his house, which I totally understand. Nobody wants to sell their house if you really don't want to, but I can't see myself out there. I don't want to move out there. I don't want to be that far away from my mom and my sister. I don't want to leave my job to go out there. It's just a lot. Like, I do like it out there, and it is really nice there. I can't do that to myself. I can't leave a job that I'm in that's a really good job to move way out there and not have that opportunity. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? So yeah, we're just trying to figure out like what we want to do, if he wants to sell. I don't know. I know I get a lot of questions like, oh, like, why don't you live with your boyfriend? Like, why don't you move in there since he has a house, blah, blah, blah. And don't get me wrong, I totally would. If we could just pick his house up and move it closer to both of our jobs, not just my job. His job would be closer too if he moved, because he has to make about a 35, 40-minute drive to work every day being out there. So it honestly would just make sense. Like, if we could just pick up his house and, move it and set it down, I would move in a heartbeat. Like, we've been together 3 years. We're moving along in this relationship. Things are starting to get serious. So yeah, I would definitely move in with him, but the location is the only problem. That's the only thing that is stopping me from doing that. And it's also kind of sad because he does spend a majority of his time here in my townhome, which is crazy because he's paying a mortgage on a house that he's not really in, which is really sad. So it would just be easier if he just sold the house. We could save that money, find something really nice closer to both of our jobs. I'm trying to think logically here, because who the hell wants to pay a mortgage on a house that they're never in? Because he spends most of his time here because everything is closer to everything here. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? So yeah, that's the situation with that. I don't think I've ever covered that before, but I just figured I'd touch on it a little bit because I know people ask me constantly. So I got my foundation and my concealer on. Now I'm just taking some brightening powder by Laura Mercier. And I'm just tapping that underneath my eyeballs. Oh, I need a lip scrub. Do you guys see that? Okay, and then to set the rest of my face, I'm going to use the Jeffree Star Cosmetics setting powder. This is in the shade beige. Speaking of this powder, I love this powder so much. I still have quite a bit left, but I saw for Christmas that Jeffree Star Cosmetics is doing a 12 days of Christmas where they'll release, well, not release, but they'll put up an existing product on their site for only $12. Bitch. And I went on there the other day and I saw the 12 days section of things he was selling for $12, and I got a bunch of stuff. One of the things being this powder. I got a replacement powder. The other things I got is I got one of these Skin Frost palettes, the Artist Pro palette with like highlighters in it. I think it's called like the Brain Freeze palette or something like that. I can't remember exactly, but I got that. That was only $12. I got a makeup, like a travel makeup bag, like the ones that usually sell for $45. I got that for 12 bucks. I got some liquid lipstick holders for 12 bucks, a set of 2 of them. Like, dude, he is coming through with these holiday deals, okay? It has been so much fun to see like what he's gonna release. That's like the cool thing is I know a lot of people are making fun of Jeffree Star and saying like, haha, like your brand isn't as popular anymore, like get fucked, ha ha ha, you deserve this. But in reality, like, it's serving us, you know, a lot better because, you know, people aren't grabbing things and paying full price for things and selling out and having them sell out of stuff. Like, we've been getting really good deals, like full-on makeup shit for only 12 bucks. Are you kidding me? Yes, please. So I went on there and I got a bunch of stuff. And I'm really excited to see what today's gift is going to be, or $12 item is going to be. I don't know. I just think that's really fucking cool and I've been really excited about it. Like, I think a couple days ago he was selling like the bomber jackets for 12 bucks, which is insane. I don't know, y'all can hate on Jeffree all you want, but tell you what, we have been enjoying the fuck out of these deals. Okay, next I'm gonna bronze. I'm gonna use the Laura Mercier bronzer. This is in Soleil. I swear to God, if I go back and edit this video and I see it constantly going in and out of focus, there's gonna be hell to pay. Hell. Hear me, camera? Next, I'm going to just do my brows. I'm going to use this CoverGirl pomade, and I'm going to use this eyebrow brush. Dude, at work tomorrow, it's going to be so embarrassing because I already know that my eyes are going to be stained. Because that's just what, I don't know, that's just what happens to me. Like, eyeshadows just stain my eyes. So I know at work tomorrow I'm going to have like one stained red eye and one like, I don't know, it's gonna be weird. So I'm gonna have to really like scrub my eyeballs tonight. All right, so I have my brows on, but they turned out absolutely horrific. So I put my bangs down to cover them because, oh my God, it's like I've never done brows before in my life. So they look awful, so we're gonna cover those up. I'm gonna add a little bit of eyeliner to both of my water lines here. Yeah, I'm not going to do any eyeliner on my top lid. I just kind of want to leave it like the colors, you know what I mean? But on the lower lash line underneath, I want to do like green and red, you know, to kind of tie the whole thing together. A little Chill Pill shade from this BH Cut. I like this green. This is a good green in here. And same thing. I'm going to take the red. Okay, and then I'm just going to take a brush with nothing on it and just kind of help. So the only thing we have left to do on the eyes is some highlight, like inner corner highlight, and some mascara. So for the inner corner highlight, I'm going to use this one from the Blood Money palette. This is Divine Intervention, and I'm just going to put this on like the inner corners and maybe on the brow bone a little bit. Okay, so this is actually coming up kind of like a green. I'm going to take a little bit of Blood Sugar. All right, I'm just going to take this highlight out of this Jeffree Star Cosmetics Cavity palette right here. I'm just going to take a little bit of Icing IV and just put that on the inner corner of the other eye. There you go. That looks a little better on my end. All right, and for blush, I'm actually going to take this Frozen Prick shade right here. I love using this as a blush. It's literally one of my favorites. There you go, so you guys can kind of see the full color of it. And then for a highlight, I'm gonna go in with this one from Laura Mercier, and this is just in Highlight 01. Really, really pretty. Like, it doesn't look like much in the pan, but when you apply it to the skin, bitch. See what I mean? Okay, so the only thing we have left to do is mascara and lips. So I'm going to go off camera and I'm going to do those two things. Well, I'm just going to do the mascara off camera and then I'll come back and we'll do the lips. And then I think I only have like one more thing that I want to update you guys on. And yeah, we can call it a day. Look at us looking cute and Christmassy and talking about shit. Fuck yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go do mascara. I'll be back. Okay, so mascara is on. As you can see, the eyes look a lot better. I also have my lip liner on, very sloppily on, but I mean, it's on there. And the lip liner that I use is the ColourPop Lippy Pencil, and this is in Curvy. I think that's how you pronounce that. I'm honestly not sure, but this is my most used lip pencil by ColourPop. Like, I use this one all the time. And for the festivities, for this, you know, look, I figured we could use Christmas Cookie Velour Liquid Lipstick over top because, hello, happy holidays, Christmas cookies, am I right, kids? So I did the mascara and the lip liner off camera, so I'm just going to put the lipstick over top. That just made me think. It was, what video was it? Oh, it was when I was doing my my Jeffree Star Cosmetics Pricked palette. It's when I was doing that look for it. And I'll never forget, I got a comment from somebody on that video and they were like, this girl is so bad at makeup, but she loves it, so it's cute. I was like, ouch! But like, also I have a name. Like, that is such a pet peeve of mine, is when people comment on my videos and they're like, this girl, that girl. It's like, dude, my name is literally in my username. Use my name. That comment has always stuck with me because every time I like do a shitty job on my makeup, I'm like, it's cute though. Okay, and those are the lips. I think it's a really nice color. I think it complements everything else that is going on the face. So yeah, cute. Okay, I like it. I dig it. We got the whole red and green theme. I'm really glad I did this. This looks really good. Every time, bitch. All right, I need to go wash these hands. They're looking a little crusty. All right, I'm back. My hands are washed. My hair is down. This is so fun. I've never done anything like this before, like with the whole red and green, but I'm feeling it. Okay, anyway, the last thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about, that is saving for a car. So if you guys remember in a vlog, I showed you this little printout that I made, and basically it was every Tuesday starting in March of this year, and I was going to put away $100 a week to start saving for a new car. So for those of you who don't know, I drive, I don't want to call it a beater, but I drive a beater. I just have like a 2002 four-door Chevy Cavalier. And I've had it for about 4 years now. I think this year I've had that car for 4 years, and it's been a great car for me. It has gotten me through the last 4 years. It's been a great little car. But as, you know, more winters have gone by and the more I've been driving it, it's starting to what's called nickel and dime me, which is like little things are starting to go wrong and it's costing me a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit here, a little bit over there. And over time, like, that car is turning into a money pit. And that's just how it is, especially in Michigan. Like, the whole undercarriage is complete rust. When you live in Michigan and you have rough winters and you have salt on the roads, it literally destroys the underneath of your car. So I've just had little things going wrong with that car. And that car, like, it's reliable. Like, it gets me to and from work. It gets me to and from the vet. It gets me to and from the store. Like, it gets me places, but it's not really a car that I would consider... I'm like looking at it right now through the window like, I see you, girl. It's not really a car that I would consider super reliable. It's just basically point A to point B car, if you know what I mean. So if I wanted to have an impromptu trip to Ohio, I wouldn't necessarily trust my car to go that far, you know what I mean? So I made the decision at the beginning of this year to start saving for a new car. And I made this little printout on like Microsoft Word and I talked about it and I showed it in a vlog. And as you guys can see, all of the little green check marks, I did spill some coffee on this, as you can see, like... I mean, would this really be my printout if I didn't have spilled coffee on it? Let's be real. So as you can see, all of the little green check marks, that is for every single Tuesday that I have put money away. Now, I budgeted for just like $100 a week, so about $400 a month to save up for a new car. Sometimes I would do a little bit more depending on, you know, my paychecks and stuff, but yeah, I'm still saving for a new car. I did have a goal of $8,000 because I figured $8,000 would either be one, a good down payment on a car, or two, $8,000 would get me a good enough car to buy outright. So I am still saving. I am less than $2,000 away from my goal. I was able to save up a substantial amount of money, which for me is saying a lot because I am someone who loves going shopping on the online web. Amazon Prime, Jeffree Star Cosmetics, Tradesy. Those are like my top 3 sites that I buy on all the time. I am constantly Amazon priming stuff. I am constantly on Jeffree Star Cosmetics looking for deals and new makeup. So for me to be able to kind of put a halt to that somewhat, I mean, I've still been buying stuff, but you know, for me to be able to kind of put a halt on that and put it away in savings for a new car, I am so proud of myself. I've been doing so good. As you can see, every single Tuesday, even today as I'm filming, it has a green check mark, which means that's $100 put away. And I'm definitely still looking. I think I'm definitely leaning more towards the Nissan route, but I'm also not opposed to like Hondas or Toyotas. I definitely want to stay away from all Fords and all Chevys. Haven't really had good experiences with either one of those, so definitely want to stay away from that. But I really wanted to update you guys because we're almost done with this sheet. We're almost done with this printout. Isn't that crazy? Like, I feel like I just showed this in a vlog, and now we're almost done, and I'm almost to my goal. So, yes, but I am still saving for a new car, but for right now, I'm probably going to have my current car for, depending on how she wants to work for me, maybe another 6-ish months. I'm still searching for a car that I even want, because if I'm going to be saving up money that I could have spent elsewhere, you know, I want to make sure I'm getting what I want, you know, so it's been hard for me to kind of find the car that I really, really want, so I'm still on the hunt for that, but I wanted to update you guys because everyone's been asking me, did you get a new car yet? Like, no, not yet, but I am working on it. I can't wait for the day where I can get a new car. And it's not that I hate my car. I love my car, my little, like, Chevy Cavalier. I literally learned to drive on a Chevy Cavalier. My first car was a Chevy Cavalier. So I know the car well. I know how to drive a Cavalier really well. You know, I know all of their little hiccups and nooks and crannies. So I like my car because I know it so well. But I would like something a little bit safer, a little bit more reliable. You guys know what I mean. And then I know people are asking if I'm going to sell my old car, like my Cavalier, to get more money for a new car. And it's like, you guys, I don't know. I don't think, even if I do get a new car, I don't think I can sell my Cavalier because I'm a very sentimental person. I attach myself to objects quite often, whether that be stuffed animals or childhood toys, cars. Just, they're very, very, very sentimental to me. And even if I get like a brand new, nice Nissan Murano or Nissan Rogue or whatever, I don't think I could let go of my Cavalier. I think I'd want to keep it. So I don't know, but that's just how I am. But yeah, it's been hard to save for a new car because like I think a lot of people, when they watch YouTubers, certain YouTubers, and they see them buying, you know, cars and houses and blah, 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 I'm here to tell you right now that not every YouTuber has that luxury, okay? Like, I work 2 jobs. I do YouTube and I do dog grooming. And yeah, I make enough money to support myself, but I definitely don't have enough money to just go out and buy a new car whenever I feel like it. You know what I mean? So I definitely, you know, I'm just like everyone else. I'm just an average American person. I, you know, get my paychecks. I put a little bit into savings. I take my tip money. I put it into savings. So, you know, I'm just like everyone else. It's not easy to save up for things, and if you really want something, it's going to take time, sacrifice, and saving. So that's what I'm doing. I'm not like everyone else who can just go out and buy a fucking G-Wagon and post an Insta picture. Like, that's not me. I guarantee you when I do, if and when I do get a new car, it's going to be used. It's not going to be brand new because that's just how I roll. That's just my style. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this life update. I'm sitting like really weird in my chair. I'm like all curled up like a little ball. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this life update. Thank you so much for sitting down with me and hanging out with me. I think I've been filming for like over an hour now, I'm pretty sure. So hopefully this video isn't going to be over an hour long. Hopefully I can cut it down some bits. But yeah, I've been talking a lot. I feel good about everything that I've updated you guys on. Make sure you go down, give me a huge thumbs up. Let me know what is going on down in your life. Anything new, exciting. What are you doing for the holidays? If you are new to my channel and this is the first video of mine that you are seeing, I want to welcome you. Make sure you go down and hit that red subscribe button. I do upload every 3 to 4 days here, sometimes longer if work absolutely kills me. I hope you all have a very happy and safe Merry Christmas, happy holidays, happy Kwanzaa. If you don't celebrate anything, I hope you just have a happy day. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and for watching this video, but until then, I will see you guys very soon in my next video. I love you guys so much, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye! Mwah.